And I was thinking about Brad Holmes this morning, the Detroit Lions general manager. And I realized this today, Gator. You tell me I'm crazy. I have more faith in Brad Holmes than anyone that I haven't seen really do it yet, maybe ever. Brad Holmes took over this organization, cleaned house in year one, started the build last year, but his winning percentage, you know what his winning percentage is?
With the Lions?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good.
It's .367.
Yeah,
they are 12, 21, and 1.
When you start off 3, 12, and 1.
The high water mark is something that we were basically told is not good enough around here. 9 wins. I have more faith in this guy building a championship team than anybody else in Detroit right now that we haven't seen do it. Like, there's a lot of people that we haven't seen do it yet, so there's a little bit of blind faith. But I wouldn't call it blind faith. I would call this, I have faith because it seems like his era, well, not perfect, because we just talked about the wide receiver acquisitions, which haven't all been great. He's probably taken more swings and with more misses at that position than any other position on the team. But I don't think it's blind faith. I think it's faith that is justified in watching them make smart move after smart move and put together a very credible team. I have more faith in Brad Holmes than maybe anybody I've ever not seen actually do it yet. But certainly the most of anybody in Detroit, like more than Yzerman or any player or any coach. I mean, because you could say that Dan Campbell hasn't done it yet, but I have a ton of faith in this guy.
So you have more faith in him than Steve Yzerman right now?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Because I would imagine Yzerman's the pushback one here in town because he built it with what Tampa Bay is now. It's not a dynasty with what Tampa Bay has now, but Tampa Bay has been built into an organization that's competing every year.
Now, let me make one thing clear here. I do have faith in Yzerman. I have more faith in Brad Holmes. This isn't a Yzerman's got no shot, I don't believe in Yzerman topic. It's a who do you most believe in that you really haven't seen do it, whatever it is, if you're a player, a coach, a GM. You haven't seen him do it yet. I have unlimited faith in Brad Holmes. This is just another shrewd move. They got Teddy Bridgewater on the cheap, is what it feels like.
Yeah, and it might be a player that never sets foot on the field.
Why not?
But we all agree it's a good move. It's a good signing to have him as the backup, that insurance policy. I love it. I'm not quite ready to go there yet. I think he's getting real close, though. And it's interesting. It seems like Steve Yzerman, his stock initially when he came to the Wings was sky high because of what he did in Tampa. It's come down a little bit. I don't think it's come down significantly. I think it's come down a little bit because fans are starting to get impatient with how long this rebuild is taking. The moves made this offseason looks like they're putting on some big boy pants and bringing in some real talent to this team where, okay, now the expectations start to go up again. Is this team a playoff team this upcoming season? We will see, and I'm intrigued by it. Brad Holmes comes in with, like, no expectations, right? Because you don't know. You know, great, he helped out with some drafts with the Rams, but we just didn't know. But he's done a real nice job of building this team, and where they are right now and where I think they're going to go, yeah, I think it's very complimentary of what he and his staff have done, and I think the coach is involved as well. But
I'm all in, man.
I'm all in. I'm pretty much all in. It's just, I guess, I don't have him above Yzerman just yet, but it could happen as early as this season, depending what the Lions do. If the Lions go out and do what we expect them to do, then yeah. If the Red Wings just go and make the playoffs, but they're opening round fodder, but the Lions go out and make the playoffs and win a game, I think Holmes takes over.
Who is your guy? You have more faith. They haven't done it yet, but you have absolute faith that they will get it done.